On today's Saturday news, we have a 2024 Royal Rumble rumour killer, an update on Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory after their nasty Smackdown bump, WWE appear to be working on a Bray Wyatt-related project, and another WWE star was injured at a live event. Hello everyone, I am Gareth here from WhatCulture Wrestling on my own on this Saturday, this lovely Saturday today, because Mr. Phil Chambers, he had a bit of an accident yesterday. He's okay, he's absolutely fine, just send him all the love and well wishes and all that kind of good stuff on X, Twitter, whatever it is. He's okay, it's not like absolutely catastrophic, but he's just not going to be on this video today for reasons because he just needs to look after himself a little bit. So I'm here to talk about all things wrestling, and the first thing I need to speak to you all about today is, well, a legend was rumoured to be potentially appearing in the upcoming Royal Rumble match as a surprise, as a big special, like, whoa, what the hell kind of moment in the Royal Rumble. We love those kind of things. They happen each and every year, and this year it was kind of looking, just based on like some of the rumblings that we'd heard online and things like that, it was looking like X-Pac, Sean Waltman, was going to be one of the people to be like one of these surprises this year, but he has now taken to X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and pretty much poured water on the whole thing. He's killed this rumour, apparently, as well. We'll just have a see. We'll have a look into this and kind of unpack it a little bit. But he said, he took to X and he said, I can still go at the drop of a hat, at least for a few minutes. I can do all my kicks except the one in the corner, and I can do that again with a few weeks training. I'm at least a month away. I think he means at least a month away from taking my shirt off in public, so zero chance I'll be in the Rumble. So that's what he said on the social media thing. That's what he has said. So that's got to be true, right? He's definitely not just throwing us off the scent and trying to preserve this secret so we get a massive pop at the Royal Rumble event. That's definitely not happening, because he's definitely not a wrestler, and wrestlers are always, super honest in these kind of situations, aren't they? It was reported in, I think it was like at the start of this month by PW Insider, that he was apparently spending a bit of time at the Performance Center. I think he was there for maybe a couple of days in a week. Like he was there, so you have to assume perhaps he was doing a bit of training, maybe getting himself in a position to be able to go in between the ropes again on a big WWE stage as well. It's not like doing stuff on the independents, I guess, where you're not in front of as many people. It's not as high pressure, that kind of scenario. It is worth noting that his last match went down back in 2022, and that was at Joey Janela's Spring Break 6, and that was against Joey Janela, and he wrestled that match with a torn biceps that night because he's a madman, and he went through all that pain and still wrestled the match because that's just what X-Pac does. So will he be in the Royal Rumble? We don't 100% know right now. It's like he's trying to just preserve it if he is, which I fully understand. Like, don't forget, just a couple of months ago, the entire world was saying CM Punk is not coming back to WWE, and then he did. So I'd maybe take this with a pinch of salt. We'll just wait and see when it comes to the actual event itself. I hope he's there, because I like X-Pac. I think he's a cool guy. I think he'd get a lovely pop. It'd be nice just to see him in kind of mixing it up with some of the stars of today as well. I'd be really interested in that. So let me know, who do you want to see as a surprise in the Royal Rumble? You let me know down below in those comment places, the pits of YouTube down there, and you let me know who you think would be a cool surprise. Something else, something kind of big happened last night, a bit scary as well. It was on Smackdown. There was a match going on between Austin Theory and Carmelo Hayes, and during this match there was a point where they go up for like this I don't know, it's like a flatliner or like a Spanish fly thing, like off the top rope turnbuckle. Do you know what I mean? Like what Austin Theory does like pretty much every time he has a match. They went for that, and then it kind of went a bit wrong, and they both landed on their heads, which is awful. Like, we never like seeing that kind of stuff. It was like just a bit of a bad landing, and the match was called off straight away, which is really cool. They've started doing that. I think they did it on Raw a couple of weeks ago. You don't take chances with this kind of stuff when people do land on their heads. It's just not cool. So they called it off, and it was a bit worrying. People were like, well, what does this mean? Like, are they okay? Are they going to be like... We just didn't know what was like happening with either of them. But now WWE took to X again. X is just coming out with all the scoops today. They put update following their match tonight on Smackdown. Theory and Carmello were evaluated for injuries. They both suffered face contusions and will both be okay, which is tremendous news. Awesome stuff. It's like you just never like hearing of anybody suffering a serious injury like that. There's been an awful lot of injuries in WWE recently, and potentially there's another one that we're going to talk about in this video. So yeah, just good stuff that they have both come out of that relatively unscathed, which is awesome. Yeah, I hope Hayes now, it is looking like he's going to end up on SmackDown, although I don't think that's been made official right now. I think he is technically still part of NXT. I hope he does become a feature player on SmackDown, because every match he's had so far, even this match up to this point, was pretty damn excellent. It was awesome. So yeah, I want to see more of him. It's just great that they both not seriously hurt. So that's a good thing. Praise the Lord. It's all good stuff. Another thing that we do need to speak about is keeping in the WWE field right now. WWE look to, well, be working on a Bray Wyatt project. Obviously, Bray Wyatt suddenly passed away in August last year. It's just absolutely shocking. I don't think a lot of people have still fully processed that. It's just absolutely insane that happened. But yeah, it looks now like they are going to go forward with a project kind of focused on Bray. They've obviously been paying tribute. A lot of people have been just always talking about Bray in the months since. And PW Insider Elite have now kind of updated everyone on a situation, well, on this specific situation. And they've said that WWE has been working on a Bray Wyatt project over the course of this week. They also noted that Bo Dallas has been interviewed for this project. And he was in Pittsburgh for the company this week, and that's important, Pittsburgh, because that's the location of Callison Studio, I think it is. Jason Baker of that studio was the creator of Bray Wyatt's mask, his Fiend mask. So he's a super important figure in Bray's life, and he was also responsible for the Uncle Howdy mask as well. So it's looking like some of that content, some of the stuff for this project would have likely been filmed there, which would be really cool, I guess, because you'd obviously get an insight into like one of the people that were evidently working very closely with Bray. Yeah, I just think that'd be a lovely touch as well. It's not really known where this is going to land, if it's going to be a YouTube thing, if it's going to be the WWE Network or an A&E thing, anything like that. But we're not really sure if it is going to be like a full documentary or anything like that, or a special. But we don't know. We don't know right now. But it looks like they are working on something for Bray, which is lovely. I think it'd be lovely to get that insight, and it'd be great hearing from Bo. And just remembering Bray, really. There's not much more to add to that one. I'm looking forward to it. Like, obviously, there's no idea when or this is going to drop at any point. We're not really 100% sure of that yet. But when it does, I will be there watching it, because I'm very intrigued by all this. Let me know what your favourite Bray Wyatt moments are in the comments as well. Why not? Let's just have a bit of a tribute to Bray in the comments, because we love Bray. Rest in peace. And yeah, so the final story that we are going to talk about, like I said before, there has been another injury thing that seems to have happened last night as well. And this happened at the NXT live event in Dade City, Florida. Dade? Daddy. No, I think it's Dade. Dade City, Florida. I'm not from there, if that's how you say it. If you are from there, let me know. Hurl abuse at me. I don't care. So apparently the match, obviously there was a match going down. It was Cora Jade, and she was wrestling against the NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria in the main event, and the match was stopped. So they're saying that this match was stopped again, like the SmackDown match was stopped when there appeared to be an injury. That appears to be the protocol now. If somebody is hurt, just stop the match, look after this person. There is a belief by like people who were at the show that Cora Jade appears to have suffered a knee injury. I don't think I led that at the start of the story. It's Cora Jade that we're talking about here, guys. Sorry, incredibly professional. Cora Jade is the person who apparently has suffered a knee injury, but it's not been confirmed by WWE right now. But it just, looking at the photos, looking at the reactions from the people who were there, it does appear that is what's happened. Another fan at the show said that there apparently was a fake knee injury spot like earlier in the match, but then I think a little later on, Cora's landed funny on a leg, and there was a bit of a weird botched pin thing by Valkyria as well. So just looking at the images, it looks quite serious. I think she was carried out of the match afterwards. I think ex-user at Gaming Parenting put a few of those photos on, and it showed the referees and like trainers all gathering around her, checking she was okay. And then after this, she actually took to X, because everyone's just taking to X today, and she put a gift on there saying, "I laugh to keep from crying." So that's not great. Again, you do got to hope this whole thing is a big old work, and they're just trying to, I don't know, throw people off and do it for a storyline. We know they've done similar stuff like that in the past, but with this, yeah, it just seems quite sudden, and for it to happen at a live event as well, it doesn't look great. So fingers crossed that she's back on her feet ASAP, because Cora Jade's great. She's had a good little return Like she's been making a lot of kind of noise, really. A lot of people have been like keeping an eye on what she's been doing in NXT. She's got a hell of an aura, like she has star power. She just does. Look at her. She just exudes that quality. So yeah, hopefully it's nothing too bad, because you don't want to see people like out for even longer. I think she was out for 4 months before she came back to NXT recently, so you don't want to see her on the sidelines for much longer. She is young though, so hopefully she will bounce back very quickly. There's just too many injuries happening, man. Like with the Charlotte Flair stuff, nearly the Hayes and Theory thing it's just not good. Like everyone needs to look after themselves. Just take it easy. Like we love wrestling, we love being entertained, but come on, just look after yourselves and just I don't know. It's a dangerous thing, this wrestling world. So yeah, just send all your well wishes and good energy to Cora Jade right now. Hopefully she can recover very soon. So that has been our news video today. I've just rambled through it on my own, and it's always fun. I love talking about wrestling on a Saturday morning. Again, Phil is a part of this injury list today, so just send him some love as well on X. Follow myself on X at gmorgan04. Follow everyone here at WhatCulture at WhatCulture WWE. Just like this video, subscribe to all things WhatCulture. Go and check out the website for loads of news updates and ups and downs. I'm assuming we'll be dropping at some point today as well. We've got loads of stuff. We've got you covered on your Saturday when it comes to wrestling. Don't you worry, we have you covered. So all you need to do is have yourself the best of days and enjoy all of the wrestling. Bye-bye.